An earthquake is a natural event that occurs when there is a sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust, resulting in seismic waves. These waves cause the ground to shake, often leading to widespread damage, destruction, and loss of life. Here are some key points about earthquakes. Causes of earthquakes. Earthquakes can have several causes, including A. Tectonic plate movements. The Earth's lithosphere is divided into several large plates that are constantly moving. Earthquakes often occur along the boundaries of these plates where they interact, such as at convergent, divergent, or transform plate boundaries. B. Fault lines. Faults are fractures in the Earth's crust where rocks on either side have moved relative to each other. Earthquakes occur when stress builds up along these fault lines and is released in the form of seismic energy. C. Volcanic activity. Earthquakes can also result from volcanic eruptions as magma forces its way to the surface, causing the surrounding rocks to fracture and generating seismic waves. Measurement of earthquakes. The strength of an earthquake is typically measured using two main scales. A. Richter scale. The Richter scale measures the magnitude of an earthquake, which quantifies the amount of energy released. It is a logarithmic scale, meaning that each whole number increase represents a tenfold increase in amplitude and about 31.6 times more energy release. B. Moment magnitude scale. The moment magnitude scale, MW, is another method used to measure the size of an earthquake. It provides a more accurate assessment of the total energy released and is commonly used for larger earthquakes. Effects of earthquakes. Earthquakes can have various effects, including A. Ground shaking. The primary effect of an earthquake is the shaking of the ground. The intensity and duration of shaking depend on various factors, such as the magnitude of the earthquake, distance from the epicenter, and local geological conditions. B. Surface rupture. Earthquakes along faults can cause the ground to rupture and create visible cracks or displacement along the fault line. C. Structural damage. Buildings, infrastructure, and other man-made structures can suffer severe damage or collapse during strong earthquakes, leading to injuries and loss of life. D. Tsunamis. Underwater earthquakes or those occurring near coastlines can generate tsunamis, which are large ocean waves that can travel across long distances and cause significant damage and loss of life when they reach the shore. E. Landslides and avalanches. Earthquakes can trigger landslides on unstable slopes, leading to the movement of rocks, soil, and debris. In mountainous regions, earthquakes can also trigger avalanches. F. Aftershocks. Aftershocks are smaller earthquakes that occur in the same area after the main earthquake. They can continue for days, weeks, or even months after the initial event. Preparedness and safety measures. To reduce the impact of earthquakes, it is essential to A. Develop and enforce building codes and regulations that ensure structures are designed to withstand seismic forces. B. Conduct seismic assessments and retrofitting of existing structures to enhance their resilience. C. Raise awareness and educate communities about earthquake safety, including actions to take during and after an earthquake. D. Prepare emergency kits and develop family or community emergency plans that include evacuation routes and meeting points. E. Practice drop, cover, and hold on during an earthquake, which involves dropping to the ground, taking cover under a sturdy piece of furniture, and holding on until the shaking stops. F. Participate in earthquake drills and exercises to familiarize yourself with proper response procedures. Seismological monitoring. Earthquakes are monitored using seismometers and seismographic networks. These tools help detect, locate, and measure earthquakes, providing valuable data for research, hazard assessment, and early warning systems. It is important to note that earthquake preparedness and response may vary depending on the region and its specific geological characteristics. Local authorities and seismic monitoring agencies play a crucial role in disseminating information, issuing warnings, and coordinating emergency response efforts in the event of an earthquake.